You know, every single day, you are the architect of your own life. And the main tool you use to build it, that's your decision making. It's probably the most fundamental skill we have, but most of us were never actually taught how to do it well. So in this explainer, we're going to build a playbook for mastering it. So let's just start with this question. Really think about it for a second. How many? From what you're going to eat for breakfast, to which task to tackle first at work, all the way up to huge career moves. Some researchers estimate we make up to 35,000 remotely conscious decisions every single day. And every one of those choices, big or small, it sets a path and it creates a ripple effect. And the stakes? Well, they couldn't be higher. Our choices have a direct, powerful impact on our lives. It's a really simple but profound equation, right? Poor choices, they can lead to setbacks, missed opportunities, but effective choices, they become the engine for career growth, for stronger relationships, and for actually achieving the goals we set for ourselves. And that brings us right into our first section, why decisions define you. This is the core idea we're building on. The quality of your life is, quite literally, just a summary of the quality of your decisions. So where do we even begin? Well, the foundation is all about developing the right mindset. Look, it's not about agonizing over every little thing. It's about recognizing which decisions are the real heavy hitters, the ones that deserve your full attention. It's about training yourself to think about the long-term consequences, not just the quick payoff. And, most critically, it's about making sure every choice is a step towards the goals you've actually set for yourself. Okay, so how do we build on that foundation? Well, that brings us to our second section, your decision-making blueprint. Because here's the secret. Great decision-making isn't some kind of magic talent you're born with. It's a process. It's a playbook that literally anyone can learn and apply. At the very heart of this blueprint is one absolutely crucial skill, critical thinking. And it's so important to understand that this isn't just thinking hard. It's the skill of objective analysis that lets you cut through all the noise, question your own assumptions, and really understand a problem before you even try to solve it. We can actually break this process down into a clear, repeatable 5-step system. And let me tell you, having a structure like this is a total game changer. It pulls you out of that purely emotional, biased thinking and forces a more logical approach. You identify the real problem, you gather your facts, you weigh the options, commit to a path, and this part is so key, you review the results to actually learn from the outcome. But it's not all about cold, hard logic, is it? Of course not. And that brings us to our third section, balancing head and gut. This is really where the art of decision-making comes into play. Think of it like having two powerful tools in your toolbox. Your head, that's what provides the logic. It's the data, the evidence, the systematic analysis from that 5-step process we just talked about. But your gut, your intuition, that's just as valuable. It's basically the sum of all your past experiences and reflections, all processed in an instant. The best decision makers, they know how to listen to both. Of course, our brains can also lead us astray. We all fall into these common mental traps. There's overconfidence, right? You can fight that by just asking, what's one reason I might be wrong about this? Then there are impulsive decisions. It helps to just pause and ask yourself how you'll feel about this choice in 10 minutes, 10 months, and 10 years. And oh, the big one, confirmation bias, where we only look for proof that we're right. The fix? You have to actively seek out one strong opposing viewpoint. Just being aware of these traps is the first step to avoiding them. And this leads us perfectly into our final section, learn, improve, repeat. Because becoming a great decision maker, it isn't a destination you just arrive at. No way. It's a continuous cycle of growth. This idea right here really says it all. Every decision is a learning opportunity. Whether a choice leads to a massive success or a complete failure, it offers a powerful lesson. The crucial thing is to actually take the time to reflect on what happened, understand the why behind it, and then feed that knowledge back into your process for the next time. So, to put it all together, here is your playbook. It's all about building your choices on that solid foundation of critical thinking, using a clear, structured process to guide you, balancing the logic of your head with the wisdom of your gut, knowing the mental traps to watch out for, and, most importantly, turning every single outcome into a chance to get even better. And that leaves us with one final empowering question to take with you. Just look at the day ahead or the week ahead. What is the next important decision you have to make? And how are you going to use this playbook to make sure it's a great one?